Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode and final episode of SimAirport. We are pretty much at the end of this series. There's not much more to do beyond what we've already accomplished so far. So this episode is just kind of wrapping things up and getting all the terminals open and adding a few details here and there. So the game has since been updated and they have added a pretty cool feature. In the wall tool, there are windows now. So I'm going through and deleting some walls, and we will be replacing those with windows. And that's going to make the overall look of things a lot more clean and more interesting, so that you just don't have this constant gray border everywhere. And it'll make the terminals kind of really pop out from themselves. So this is my first test of seeing what this actually looks like. So here we go. And we also are trying to save money, but I'll end up probably taking a loan this episode just so we don't have to stop constantly building things. Let's clear out some wall space here. Alright, just like that. And you know, you just want to kind of have a decent amount of spacing. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect by any means. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll have to clear this little section as well. We'll have a nice long window here. And since these windows technically count as walls, it is a little annoying to go in and having to delete your walls and then rebuild them, things like that. But totally worth it. I'll just clear that out of the way. I think that'll work out. Our expanded baggage claim, we are going to need to fix the zone here, I think. Definitely make sure this is all one big solid zone. Up here, this area now, originally there was plans for 2 baggage claims. I'm going to end up turning this into a little restaurant just so people can eat on the exterior of the security settings in case people get hungry that way. And our game is totally, most likely going to break this episode in terms of latency. So I apologize for that. There's not much we can do. It is kind of at the limit of what the current kind of alpha state early access that we can handle. Oh yeah, I do like the windows. They provide a different kind of edge and silhouette to the structures, so that's good. I'm kind of glad they added that because I really wanted windows here initially. Let's area sell some of these other items. I'm going to add a new object. They added a bar, I believe. Yes, bar, small. So let's, oh boy, let's just remove all of that real quick, so that we can set the bar kind of on the back wall most likely, and then the rest will be tables. This is again the kind of international large lounge area. So that will look cool. I also want to zone down here. I went ahead and made a little roundabout kind of turn area, and I want to de-zone this garbage section and this deliveries section, because I want to move that down here in this little corner. So we're going to massively expand the garbage. So we're going to go 10 by 5 here, and then drop-offs in terms of deliveries will be 10 by 5 here. We don't quite have enough money to get the road all the way up here, but we're gonna try our best here. See, the problem with the road is it's just so expensive. And really, you don't know why it is. It's 8,000 per tile, which is just crazy if you think about it. Alright, there we go. And I can demolish this. Just so the road kind of goes up a little bit more close to these new drop-off zones. And having it over here will actually assist with making sure the deliveries are at a non-interfering section, which I think will be handy. I don't want to always block the highway down for the drop-offs and things, and my phone is buzzing. I must be getting popular. Okay, so we'll just extend that to there, which will look cool. We'll have to plant plenty of greenery as well eventually. What? Are you guys having like trouble with the drop-offs here? Like you ain't working. You got asphalt here in the area. For some reason, the trucks like to go in here right now. I know why. It's because this road's really not working yet, so they're not doing things quite efficiently. So they're really working in an odd manner, but you think that should be working. Let's quickly get rid of this delivery section and put deliveries just along this center point there. I think that'll fix it in theory. I don't know. Doesn't look like it's fixing it. Here, let's cancel some of these and see if we can't jumpstart this to start working. Oh, there's a truck coming in here. Deliveries getting dropped off there. Yeah, it's now working. Okay. That's fine. Things will get worked out over time. I'm not overly worried about it. Let's just keep plucking away at things. Yeah, there's the delivery trucks. They're actually coming down now, which is good at least. Kind of causing issues as always. This is why I want this loop over here to be fully functional. Well, I think I'm gonna have to cancel all of these real quick. Now, if I go clear, does this cancel these projects? No. I'm really gonna have to go in one at a time and cancel each little road. Efficiency. Totally awesome. I don't know how I keep messing things up in this game. And there, and then down, and then over. Perfect. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, a lot better. Let's build the zone now for deliveries as soon as this loop's done. So we'll get ready to clear this out. All right, and we will plop this here. All right, and let's test, make sure this zone is working now. So first things first, let's put in the carpet. Go for the new terminal ways, or gates, I guess I could say. You also need to build the window down here, and at the end of the long hallway. Yeah, no, I'm having trouble from that one that is just fully stopped. And so we're going to try and quickly reload the save. That might be a quick way to fix this. There we go. Okay, so the trucks are moving now. That's what I needed to see. So, with those being moved, we can then move on, just like they are, into other areas. So, we need to get this restaurant up and running. This one is going to have a bit more of a public bar, so let's find that. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can. Just put it right there, and cash registers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I think that'll look good. Let's do some decorative shrubs. Just on each side here. Actually, nah. It'll look a little weird if I do that. Let's get these benches laid out in these areas, though. If nothing else. So, this is what I want to see here. Pretty much the same style, but we'll just use the different chairs just to keep the variety going. Alright, so plenty of seating. We can then get some floor tiles just at the entry point and some more objects. So we need some gate agents. Just like everywhere else, doing 3, I think, is going to be the best for the size. And now we just need some queues. It looks like I generally just have one long queue for these more one-off sections. So just like that. We'll assign this to the gate. We'll assign this to the queue. Same thing here. So assign, and here assign. And once I'm ready to finish this up, we will go ahead and we're going to try and reschedule all flights coming into the airport at that point. So cafe, storage. So there's the cafe. Let's get a kitchen. Where's the kitchen? There it is. All right. So this is functional. All right, we need that. This needs to be an enclosed space, so we need to put a door. All right, the bar is up and running, it seems, so we can then move on to. I think wooden here. It's more pub like. Definitely give them kind of plenty of space. All right. And here, and here, and here. Now the flooring on this section, I wouldn't mind something kind of simple. So let's go, maybe some wooden floor. Maybe just around the bar area and entryway, and then we can switch to something tiled for everywhere else. I think that would be cool. And the kitchen, they can just get their nice kind of wide section there. This needs to be assigned all the kitchen little spots. Alright, and we need to build some kitchen inventory and things like that. Can't do that until they're done kind of constructing everything we need though. So the floor has to be in before you can actually kind of build in it. We'll add some of these there. A little bit of a green bush there, kind of just here and here as well. They should be able to still walk through that gap. At least I believe so. Could be wrong. So there is that section, and we can then... I need to think about adding a door here. So if we build a door, I wonder what it will do. I might have to make this into a secure area. So let's first grab some fence. And we'll make this a fully secured area. Just as a nice addition. And we need a fence gate, I believe. Yes, we do. And then we can possibly add some doors. Just so they don't have to constantly walk through the wall there. So indoors, let's get 2 cookers. 1 kitchen sink. We also are going to need a drink machine. Oh boy, we're getting a little laggy. Whenever this happens, you kind of just have to reload the game. Not really something I want to do, but sometimes it's just something you have to do. So we'll get 2, 3 prep carts, and we need some kitchen storage. Just like that. And a refrigerator. Alright, and I think that should, in theory, work. A lot of things arriving here at our drop-off point, which is pretty cool. A lot of people enjoying the cafe and main restaurant up there. Here, let's go ahead and area sell all of this stuff. No sense really keeping that around. We can look into adding some doors. I kind of just want to have doors leading through the restrooms there. Maybe one there and there. Actually, let's make this one into the kitchen area. So, wall. Let's clear out, add some windows to this section. Three, skip 2, skip 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Yeah. Whenever a whole bunch of supplies arrives, it seems like that kind of really increases latency. Also, we have a massive airliner landing now. So we're getting about 20 FPS. It is spiking a lot, and the sim is a little kind of dying on us here, but that's okay. Let's hire some more food workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. bartenders working the bars. No one's really at the bars though. I don't know if they're working right or not. Assign to? No. Do I assign anything to the bar? I don't think so. Maybe they're just visual. Not sure. Well, we'll just have to keep an eye on it, maybe. What do we got here? Oh, plenty of asphalt and things. So let's quickly area sell this stuff out. I don't know why all this asphalt is here. It's creating some problems, but you know, we can use that to make some quick cash back, considering we max out our loan. Yeah, this place is a bit of a mess. Need to rework it a little bit, I think, in the long run. Alright, so other than that, we have this area quartered off. We have the new garbage point. We have access points into there. Let's build those windows that I needed. I wonder if the asphalt's from knocking out these walls. I'm not sure. Do need to keep selling them though. Really just wish I didn't have to do this one at a time. A lot of janitors in the area. Wonder how cleanliness is coming along. That is a concern. So let's go into the reports. Profit and loss. This is a new graph, by the way. So they do break out the earnings a lot more in detail now. If that's something you guys worry about. I just care about this. The daily cash flow estimate is basically everything that you need. So environmental. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Info. Could use some more info spots. Secure areas. Things look secure. Sectors. Things are looking nice there as well. Alright, so glass windows going up now. How's this? Looks like people are just kind of waiting to board that. Yeah, it departs in an hour, so we have plenty of time. Let's add that other bar up here. Go home. Just go home. Okay, so bar there, and we can do some fancier tables, since this is kind of the lounge area. Here's the cafe table. All right. Spacing is so bad here. Like this layout makes no sense. But you know what? It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Do I need anything else? Any other new pieces of stuff? There's a urinal now, which is interesting. You actually have to designate male and female bathrooms, which is accurate. Not seeing anything there. Staff, no new types of staff. No new utilities. Yeah, it looks like we covered pretty much everything in the update already. So the last remaining thing that we really need to do to call this airport complete is open up all the gates and get all that scheduled out. So what I want to do is first pause, and we will, yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of money real quick, which is not what you necessarily want to do, but it's okay. We're paused, so I don't think it's going to affect anything just yet. And we should still have plenty of money left over, really. So doing this will work just fine. So we have 6 total gates. Let's go ahead and get some planes going. So, gate A1, let's find an airline for you. And I want to try and have each gate to have an almost full schedule. We need to increase some gaps and things. So, Smart Air Lux, you sound like a good A gate. Oh my goodness, you are a very large airline. I do like your name though, so maybe you would make sense on the A4. So let's do that. You, Smart Air Lux, you get to be our massive international ones. A380 and 747s. Okay, well, looks like we can really only get one afternoon for the 747. So how many can the 767s carry? Okay, an okay amount. Why is that a 787? I don't see the 787 here. Oh, it's down here. Okay. I like the 787s. They're a good size, really. And there's a lot of them, so let's just do all the 787s that we can. And then an A350. So let's take a look at the schedule, see how bad that's gonna set everything up real quick. And we're gonna make these just a hair wider than everything else. Yeah, we took on just one too many there. So we have 4 planes landing there. Afternoon, afternoon, morning, morning. So it looks like we just need a couple nights. So another A350 would be okay, and the 777. Why is this not considered night? Oh, okay. Looks like we can only choose one, so which one has more people? Okay, so we'll remove that. This one, expand it by an hour. Okay. That is all of the extra large gates that we have, and we're going to base everything else around this. These are kind of the largest flights, and we'll just go from there. So with Smart Air Lux, looks good. They were pretty interested in us. Galactic Point, let's take a look at you guys. You're another large airliner. That's not something I want to destroy. Super Alliance, you guys are another really large airliner. Let's see, Aerostar. Yeah, you guys are pretty standard. So, I like the 707. I don't want the 777s. So 707, 707, and 767 would be pretty nice. Sure. 737, why not? And a 195, sure. Let's take a look at that. You guys are all over the map. So you're going to be all in A1 gate. Yeah. We'll see how this is all going to fit together. And these we can keep the standard spacing of about an hour or so. Looks like we might need one more morning flight for these guys. So let's take a look. I guess a 777's all they got. What a bunch of jerks. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Because that's just too many really large planes for such a small security gate point. So, you know, I think having a little bit of a dead spot's fine. All right, moving on to A2. What's Atlantic International? These guys have some decent sizes, so let's look for the 707s first again. So 2 morning 707s, 1 night 707. Everything else here is morning. Only 1 afternoon. So this is kind of the inverse of what we just had. Kind of interesting. So Atlantic. And Atlantic. So we are going to start spacing these out again. So this is really heavy in this area. And we have 3 runways, so I'm not too necessarily worried about planes landing at the same time. Do they really not have any morning ones? Atlantic International, is that the one that I'm... Yeah, Atlantic International. They had morning ones. That's weird. So, morning. There is that one. There we go. That's a nice kind of full schedule for gate A3. Let's find another one. Starflight. So they got morning, 3 afternoon. You know, let's just screw it. I'll accept all. We're gonna take on all Starflights. So let's see what we can do with their schedules. I think something like this will work out for us. Oh. All right, let's move these a bit over. This down. Nope. I think we just took on a little too many for that one. Any other Starflight kind of just hanging about? Yep, you. This airport is going to be so busy. Okay. Now we just need A5 and A6. So what's another one? Super Alliance. What do we got here? You guys are way too large for my airport. Smart Airlux. I feel like I already have 5 with you guys. Union Air, Pacific Airlines. These guys have a lot less flights. What's Super Alliance? Ugh. Star Connect. Galactic Point. A lot of too large of an airline coming here. So we might have to start mixing things together to get this to work. So, what's Union Air look like? Too small. Though, having some Small ones, I think, will be fine, to be honest. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, a whole bunch of like these little private Beechcraft things taking off would be kind of cool to see. Because they remind me of private jets. So where's that other smaller one? Is it Juno? No? Union Air? Yeah. Let's just accept all those. Alright, set up Union Air first. Pacific can be down there. Union, Pacific, Pacific. Yeah, Union here. Guess let's just fill in that little gap. So these are like little filler flights that we can use just to supplement everything else. I might need to expand our taxiways a little bit just so we don't get a massive traffic jam. Forward Air. Sparkjet? Nope. Looking for some more smaller planes just for variety. Now wherever they put that, I don't have no idea. Alright, there's WestJet. I think there will work just fine. Any other ones like really doubling up? I think that's a pretty full schedule. Yeah, totally a full schedule. All right, there we go. That is the full layout of the airport. Let's do one final thing, and that is to expand the runways, taxiways. I just don't like how they just make spirals. Like, it's kind of lame. We will demolish these ones. Because I just want to have some designated passing areas more so than anything. Okay, so we can hit play. Everything's getting built back up. We have a new bar, some extra seating. This plane is leaving because, well, it doesn't have to be here anymore. A whole bunch of people arriving. Now, the new schedule will take place in the next morning, so we can sit here at pretty much max speed for a little while, take in the sights. I also want to go ahead and say we need a large hangar eventually, don't we? So I might build one. It's just tough to find a spot that won't interfere with like the runway itself. So really this is pretty much the spot. How much does it cost? 84,000? Oh, we have enough now. Okay, off they go. Still don't really know what the fuel truck is for. I feel like that's not really used for anything just yet. So, baggage, baggage, fuel, and fuel. Alright, and let's go ahead and upgrade these to include the ILS system. I don't have enough money. Story of my life. Okay, we're in the red. But that's fine. Our schedule for tomorrow is a lot different. You can see all the canceled flights, and these are simply due to from all the ones that we had to cancel, and it's making it look really inflated, but it's really not that bad. So I just hope the security checkpoints really pan out for us, because otherwise this build is complete. I don't really plan on adding anything else too major. I just want to see if this thing can run and make sure it's gonna work. Day 194. By the way, this is an extra long episode for you guys. I wanted to just finish this all off because really there's not much else to do. What is that? Go ahead and sell that, I guess. Quickly make money by selling things. And then I can add the ILS and the API system. Don't quite know what those do. I think I know what the ILS system does. I think that's like, yeah, for instrument approach. And this precision approach path indicator provides visual indicator to pilots. Yeah, why not? There we go. In just one in-game hour, we will be at new schedule, and we will be seeing how it all pans out for us. You can see the airport really empties out. Termination fees. Oh, wow. $50,000 worth of termination fees on that one. It hurts. It hurts. But it's okay. Alright, first flight's going to start at 4 in the morning, and then we're basically going to be packed all the way through. I feel like I lost other ones. But this should still make us money. So if you hover over here, we're expecting about 155,000 total in profit, which is pretty reasonable. And so let it begin. Oh boy. First 2 planes, 3 planes. Already at 800 people in the airport. And we just got another bus load. Oh, look, people at the bar. That's good. I don't know if people were actually using it. It says it's functional, so I have to assume. Oh, look at how little that plane is. These planes really can't connect to one of these, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. And off it goes. It's just a constant roar of engines at this point, as things start piling in. And it's even about to get more packed. It's pretty much noon is the big influx. And it stays like that all the way until midnight. And we're running 10 times normal speed, but it feels like the simulation is quite not running at that speed. Another influx of people coming in, getting through security relatively quick, and 2 more bus loads of people coming in, and cars. I feel like I need to make a parking lot. I think that would make sense. Alright, that plane is leaving. Everyone on board, that's good. These lower gates don't get used often. These are for the smaller planes. Alright, 2 planes landing there. We have 3 docked now. Another plane coming in. That brings us to 4 at one time. Total passengers, a little over 1,000. Here comes one of the smaller little planes. And it's just going to be a full rotation going through at this point. Look at all these people just spilling out. So many of them. A lot of them really waiting over here at the pickup spot. I get the feeling they shouldn't be standing in the road. But that's just kind of where they gather, I guess. Oh wow, the little twin engines sound pretty cool. It sounds so different. And they're just adorable. It's just like big plane, little plane, baby plane. You depart in 100 minutes? Man, give you plenty of time, don't I? Right, so now that we've pretty much seen how this airport works, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this series, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm also going to, I think, upload this to the Steam Workshop since they have enabled that support. So if you want to check this out, make it even better, expand it, and see what you guys can do, go ahead and do so. If you guys are enjoying this series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more creative goodness such as this. And I will see you guys in something new.